Good, right there. So foam roller, tennis ball, anything of the sort that you might have, we want to start moving, okay? So you have the foam roller right beneath you, palms behind. You're going to rock your hips forward and back, working the glutes, okay? You can hit it from those heels, of course. That'll help you push back and forth. Good. Go and kick one leg out. We'll say right leg forward, tilt into the right open hip, and move. 2, 1. Bring it back neutral. Other leg forward, tilt, and go. You kind of rock in the circle on that open glute, okay? Keep it loose. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, go ahead. Drop it forward. Have a seat on the ground for your hamstrings. You can either stay here or press to the ground like a dip. And go, hamstrings. You can rock them both. Or have one leg on top to stack for more pressure, okay? Different aspects, inside and outside, or you can roll in an oval position, an oval shape. Good, other leg, roll it. Different aspects, roll in that circular motion. Good, have a seat. Go ahead, take it down to your calves. Same thing, be seated or pressed up, rocking the calves on it, okay? Remember, you're getting both the Achilles and the big belly of the calf. Hit different aspects. So I'm going to tilt my knees and toes at one angle. And then I'm going to tilt to the other side. Kind of like you're making like a windshield wiper motion almost. And when you're ready, you stop in the middle of the calf, right in that big spot right there. Slowly rock side to side, loosening up all the gunk in there. You should feel the muscles slide and move. It might feel apprehensive at first because your body doesn't like it, but that's okay. Go and relax that, okay? Take the foam roller, set it behind you. And we're gonna lean back with it, bracing your upper back, okay? So let's right with my shoulder blades, hands behind my head. You can lift the hips slightly and start to rock up and down. Good, arms out, make a Y, bring it down, breathe in deep. Exhale, reach, eyes follow. And bring it back in. Go and have a seat. Pick yourself up and flip it over, okay? All right. Bring the foam roller just in front of the knees. You're gonna bring your elbows down into a plank position, okay? This is gonna be tight, I feel it. But from here, nice and easy, you start to saw forward and back. We're neutral right now. No other funny business on this. And then with me, point your knees and toes 45 degrees to the left. Opening up orbit, take your time, roll. I'm sorry. Woo.
But I thought it can be painful, more painful.
But for this, pain leads to recovery, moderate amount of pain. You don't want it to hurt, but you want it to be tolerable, okay?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead, shift everything 45 degrees to the right side. One side might be noticeably tighter or looser than the other. The other side was harder for me. Use your breath. Good. Now go ahead, tilt towards me into a side plank position. The foam roller can be just beneath the hip, okay? So we're right here. I want you, instead of being full side position, I want you slightly tilted back, okay? So you're gonna hit the back posterior side of the IT band, and you're sort of sweep right here. And you can practice between tilted back and being hips tilted forward, hitting the front angle of it, okay? You can always hit it straight on, but if it's tight, it's gonna hurt a lot. So I hit it 45 degrees to the front side and then to the back side, just like this. You can see my hips tilt back, and then I tilt forward. And then maybe 1 or 2 straight on for good measure. That is very tight. That's why this is important though. And relax, okay? Tilt the other side. I'm just gonna rotate so you can see me still. I'm gonna get set up. One leg in front, one leg behind. Bottom leg is ready. You start sweeping from knee to hip. Make sure you have that weight in that front hand. Otherwise, or tilt it into the hip. Hit your different angles. Hips tilted back. And then tilt forward, hitting the front aspect of it. That quad is not happy. But we're looking good as long as we make progress on this. And relax. Good. Come back to kneeling. Okay. Another one you can work on is if you have a seat at an angle on your foam roller, kind of like this, and then you can turn more onto it with your bottom leg. You would flex your toe up or down and slowly rock onto it or over it, and we're working the shins, okay? Right here.
Yeah.
And you can be in whatever position you feel like helps you. Some people can roll here and feel it, and they're actually seated on the foam roller. Others have to be seated over it with their butt up to hit it. If you're really flexible, I sometimes even just tilt to the side like this, and I'll roll with stacked pressure. But you have to have a strong core and tabletop for that motion, okay? So find a position that works for you. I'm just right here. I'm hovering over the side of my foam roller, and I'm using my top hand to add added pressure to the leg. Hitting the front side of that bottom leg, you should feel it in your shin, right? Right in here, your tibialis. If you walk it down, you should be able to point your toe and pull it up and feel the tension as it's locked down.
My knees are
Points.
not in a position to get to that angle.
This also shin splints a lot. We'll go ahead and switch to the other side. I'm just rocking onto it and rolling. Nice and easy. You really only have to hit the top 2/3 of it because it disappears behind bone down here. So you're just rocking. You're at a 45-degree angle. You're not straight on the shin. You're on the side of it, the outside right here. Okay, because it's a straight bone down the middle. You're on that front lateral aspect of it. So you're just gliding on it, nice and easy. And once you find it, man, it hurts. It's not used to being massaged. What's worse is this, is the lacrosse ball. Shake out that ankle and relax, okay? Foam roller in front. Kind of revisiting the lats. You can always directly roll them, but that's a little intense. So we're just gonna take palms down and you're gonna roll forward. As the hips stay seated, breathe in deep, exhale, rolling up, shoulders strong. Breathe in deep, exhale, rolling forward. From here, you can always, again, roll to the side, stretching the shoulder to the other side. Back to center. Breathe in deep, exhale, rolling up. Right there, okay? If you had a lacrosse ball or the rolling stick, I would say use that. Otherwise, you can always use one of these and try and roll out your forearms on the front side and back side. If you have a table to put the foam roller on, you can also work on rolling out your triceps, which is very intense, but it loosens up so much in your shoulder complex. Let me know if you're ready to try the next one. I'm watching you guys right now. Yeah, if you have a rolling pin at your desk or a tennis ball, you can just set it on there and you can just rock forward and back. And when you put pressure down, it's gonna make you wanna drop your fingers, but do your best when you roll. Flex through it, okay? Nice and loose, don't force it, but it's gonna help floss the muscles, okay? And the nerves. Cool. Same thing if you're at a desk or like on your bed, you can elevate it. Otherwise, if you're on your belly, you can always take one arm and place it over the foam roller like this, and you'll start to rock. Just like you're hanging out. Tennis ball gets really deep. This works too. And any knots that you find, you just start to open up the tricep, roll, catch it, bring it in, roll, lock in, extend. Woo! And whenever your hand's up and you walk it down and then you extend it out, you're gonna feel it a lot more. Cool? Give me a thumbs up if you found it. There you go. Again, if you haven't done this in a while, you will get sore from just doing this, okay? I'm gonna do the other side. I'm gonna stick it on top, hand by the ear. I'm gonna rock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Palm comes down slow. Rock a few times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palm comes up to the ear. Breathe in deep. Exhale, bring it out. And then relax. Bring it up. All right. How's everyone feeling? Excellent.